Gruesome murder of Cambodian woman in Thailand points to crime of passion, say police. In a tragic and horrifying turn of events, the peaceful community was rocked by the brutal murder of a 30-year-old Cambodian woman identified only as Mab. This devastating discovery unfolded in her rented room in Patanakhum district, Lop Barai province, and was brought to light on the morning of September 2 by the victim's sister, who immediately alerted the authorities. POL Lieutenant Colonel Sanpop Pulruan, Investigation Inspector of Patanakhum Police Station, and POL Colonel Chayachai Nathanakan Khan, Superintendent, led the investigation team, supported by volunteers from the Ruam Katanya Foundation. Upon entering room number 11, the officers were met with a gruesome scene. The victim had suffered over 10 knife wounds, with blood spattered across the room, particularly around her neck area, indicating a brutal attack. Forensic officers from Lop Barai Provincial Police conducted a thorough examination of the scene. Despite the apparent struggle, the victim's belongings, including over 3,000 baht in cash and a gold necklace weighing about 1 baht, were left untouched near the table. This led investigators to believe that the motive was not robbery but rather personal hatred. The victim's sister, who identified herself as Karayan, who also works at B Food Company, discovered her sister's body when she returned from her night shift. According to her, she and her sister had been sharing the room after their brother, who initially lived with them, returned to Cambodia. She found the door open and was horrified to find her sister dead inside. Karayan informed the police that the two sisters worked different shifts and lived in the room only. The police are now investigating potential motives, including the possibility of rape or personal vendetta, as the victim was known to be attractive and had several male admirers. A neighbor also reported hearing what sounded like an argument late at night, adding another layer of complexity to the case. Preliminary autopsy results revealed that the victim had suffered severe blunt force trauma to her head and face, along with multiple knife wounds that severely disfigured her face. The extent and nature of these injuries suggest that the perpetrator harbored intense hatred towards her, further ruling out robbery as a motive. The victim's body was transported to Patanakhum Hospital for a complete autopsy while the police continued to gather evidence and interview witnesses. The investigation is ongoing, with authorities determined to bring the perpetrator to justice. The recent heinous crime has rocked the entire community, especially the migrant workers from Cambodia and nearby countries, highlighting the vulnerabilities they face while working abroad. The Cambodian embassy in Thailand has been alerted and is said to be working with local authorities to support the ongoing investigation.